Are you serious?
This is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
Yes, there are many ways to kill an hour, but right now you are killing one with us.
Yes, us, man. Love to all those listening via the Apple Podcast app for iPhone and via the Acast, which works on any phone.
Yep.
Hello to High Westbeard.
Yeah, shout out.
The character from Game of Thrones. That's the Westbeard.
Yeah, he's got a beard that's like high on one side to the west, but to the east, the beard isn't really doing much. Shout out to Jamie Stokes, who won our Philips One Blade competition. Shout out to you, Jamie Stokes.
Razor sharp for the ladies.
Hey, listen. Like, also, shout out to Philips as well, because they heard me saying that I might have used the Philips One Blade on parts of my body that weren't my face. And they probably gave me the politest sort of chastising ever. No, they loved it. They loved it. They were laughing. But they were like, by the way, Bronzy, we've got a body shaver. So there's one on the way to you. So basically,
the direction of the other products, product line.
So my One Blade don't smell like nuts. My face ain't ever gonna smell like nuts. I'm safe. I'm not gonna have a frowsy face ever.
Call it the Philips cashew.
The Philips testicle. Yeah, everyone else saluting us. Love, man. If you like us as much as we love you, take a moment and click the... Actually, stop listening right now. Go to the show description, click the link, and give us a little review. Let us know how we're sounding, yeah?
Do it, man.
We'd appreciate that. And also press subscribe, because what that means is you don't have to go online and find us and download us. We just deliver our fresh episodes to you, especially when we like to throw in a little bonus episode, which is coming up in weeks to come. We're just going to be throwing little episodes out there. You don't want to be late. You want to be on point. So, yeah, man, shout out to Philips again for that ball trimmer that you gave me. What you been up to this week anyway? How'd you kill a bit this week, Funk?
Me, I've just been sitting by the letterbox, waiting patiently. No, not even patiently. Waiting in between, looking at all the, YouTube posters, pre-reviews.
Yeah.
Pre-reviews and all the kind of media I can get my hands on for Uncharted 4, and it's here.
Yes.
It's here. Woo!
Yes.
Happy, man.
Yes. So
I'm happy.
Today is the 10th of May. So it's come out today.
Yes. It came out last night at midnight.
Oh, you did the digital download.
And the queue was, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do the queuing up. I did that once. Long. That's why I say I'm a real gamer. I did that once, for Final Fantasy 7. And I'm going to get onto that, because I'm just wanting to put things in the context of what level of gamer I am. So when I give you my perspective on this game,
so this Final Fantasy queuing thing, how does it work? Because I see it as a lot of guys that smell like energy drinks, because that's what gamers drink. Queuing up outside in the rain. Like, did you have a little tent? Did you have like a little fire to cook yourself like gamer food?
Like when those guys queue up on Regent Street when they drop the new iPhone.
Yeah.
This game is in that echelon, that category. It is a big hit. It's a heavyweight blockbuster. This to the PlayStation, because it's exclusive to PlayStation. This is like what Civil War is for the Marvel franchise.
Really,
it's a heavy hitter, and I feel like it's going to hit that billion mark
straight away.
Yeah.
How much of it have you played live? Because I know obviously you got Disturbed to come down here for How to Kill an Hour today.
But yeah, obviously How to Kill an Hour always priority. But I've played so far, because the way the game starts now, it didn't used to start. It used to have the kind of the you go straight into the game.
Yeah.
But now it's got this whole, you start the game and then you lead into the credits like some kind of Bond film.
Yeah.
So I detect that the crew at Naughty Dog, they're getting a little confident. They get having a lot of self-belief in their brand, and it's being shown in the making of this game.
You know, when a brand gets big for itself, when they start doing stuff that's a little bit out the box.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just buy our product. Yeah. And it's like the M&M adverts right now. It's not about M&M's just being like, hey, we're nice. Yeah. Sometimes we're full of nuts and sometimes we're not. Now you got M&M straight up sleeping in bed with other people's wives.
Themselves, And I feel like they're at this stage anyway, because this apparently is the grand finale. This is the last of the franchise. It's the fourth one. I mean, I rushed out and I bought the Drake collection, the trilogy, and I recapped on what's been going on.
Did you you replayed all the other games?
Yeah, I replayed all three.
How long did that take, bro?
Well, I got it around the same time as Arkham Knight. So Arkham Knight came out So a couple of years ago, about 18 months ago now.
Yeah, it's got to be one of my favorite games ever. That's
a
my favorite superhero game. Straight up.
It's an amazing game anyway.
In fact, I'm going to put it out there. Arkham Batman is the best Batman for me.
Yeah,
the best Batman,
without a doubt.
Honestly,
it's probably the best superhero game.
I'm talking about Christian Bale. Sit down. Yeah, sit down, relax yourself.
Oh, in that sense,
that's my favorite Batman story. It's my favorite Batman outfit. Yeah. My favorite Batmobile. Yeah. Sick. And the Joker as well. Yeah. Sorry, Heath Ledger. I know you're in the floor right now.
What about Jared Leto? You know,
he'll be all right. He'll be all right. But no one's gonna beat Jack Nicholson for me. Yeah, he's too old for me to know about. But still, I just like that. He's my favorite Joker. Yeah. And then after that, it's the Arkham Joker.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I met the guy who plays that the voice guy. He's sick. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Talking of the Joker, do you know Mark Hamill is the voice of Joker?
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I met him.
Luke Skywalker.
Maybe I met him. What? That Luke Skywalker?
Yeah. Mark Hamill.
The original Luke Skywalker.
The original Luke Skywalker is the voice of the Joker in the animated.
Is it? In the animated ones.
Animated Batman films. So,
because I know it's like different guys for different parts.
Wait, this is Uncharted 4. It deserves the attention. Uncharted 4. We waited ages, a millennium to get to this place now. Drake is the main character. I ain't talking about that fool from Toronto. I'm talking about this Drake, and he's on another one of his quests. He's an adventurer. Yeah. He's the modern day Indiana Jones. And I feel like when they make this film, I don't want to hear no people saying, oh, he's copying Indiana Jones, he's copying Harrison Ford's character. No, this guy is the best. He's like Jason Bourne multiplied by Indiana Jones, man.
Is it?
He's crazy.
What about, has he got a taste of 007 in there as well?
He's got a taste of 007. He's doing the Ford roles. He's shooting.
Wow.
He's actually killing people. But he's got a lot of comedy character. Whoever wrote this script, they deserve a pat on the back as well.
Is this, because with gaming nowadays, it's not just about graphics. I think this is why gaming, I appreciate gaming nowadays compared to gaming in like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Because there were sick games like Street Fighter, but there was never really story. Story with graphics to back up that story as well until like the last generation of consoles or so. But the story for this, are you saying it's as strong as the other?
This is why we're at the place now where the gaming industry has overtaken Hollywood. Because the level of narrative and story in these films, top Hollywood scriptwriters are being brought in to write the games these days.
And top actors as well.
And top actors.
And top composers as well.
Yep.
All right, cool. So out of 10 already, well, now we should do 5 actually on How to Kill It. Out of 5, what would you give this?
Okay. Now, in the context of someone who's played Final Fantasy 7, previously what was voted as the best game of all time, which was Metal Gear Solid, and I've played that, completed that. This game, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 already, and I haven't even completed it. It is that good.
A 5 out of 5?
A 5 out of 5.
That's the first ever 5 out of 5 anything's ever had on How to Kill an Hour.
It's flawless.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, then there you go. Go get your hands on it.
Go get it.
So that's how you've been killing time this week, yeah? Kill a bit for me. You couldn't come to this. Last week, I went to Secret Cinema.
I thought you said in prison.
I went in. I went to Secret Cinema, which is, those who don't know about Secret Cinema, they're one of the original immersive experiences. We've been doing a lot of immersive experiences here at How to Kill an Hour. We've done like City Dash, Undercover London. We did that with Billy, done zombie ones. Now, Secret Cinema is a cinema trip, obviously, but they create immersive scenes before and afterwards for you to enjoy.
Okay.
But they theme it around what makes them stand out and different to other immersive experiences is they base it around a film. Now, the film they based it around was 28 Days Later.
Love that film.
Now, if you don't know 28 Days Later, that film's like, I think it's like 15 years old now, you know. Danny Boyle, yes, 15 years old.
No way.
Approximately. Yeah, you do your IMDb's while I'm talking.
Yep.
Billy producer's nodding his head. So that's like the authoritative, you should put some money on it. How much you bet? Funk?
Okay.
He's not talking money to me right now. Anyway, so it came out 15 years ago, and I think that I don't remember zombies being so kick-ass. Yeah. Those who have seen World War Z, saying those are the new zombies. Nah. In 28 Days Later, the zombies weren't like, they weren't like drunk people. These zombies were like crack fiends on Red Bull. Yeah, they went,
Is this the one where the zombies that actually sprint at you,
vomit on you, bite off a bit of you, and the virus doesn't take 24 hours. It's not like this ain't The Walking Dead. It doesn't take 24 hours for the zombie for you to turn to a zombie. You can turn into a zombie within 20 seconds of being bitten. Yeah. So that was the story.
It's funny because I heard that the makers of Resident Evil took a lot of inspiration from the way the zombies moved in 28 Days Later.
Really? Oh, for the later films.
Yeah, for the later games.
Yeah, for later games. Yeah, because 28 Days Later, those zombies don't. It's none of this like these zombies
You
move.
kind of walk around them.
Yeah, imagine Usain Bolt. Yeah. But with unlimited energy. That's how these zombies
and
roll.
Unlimited flesh falling off.
Limited flesh falling off and unlimited vomiting going on. But basically, I'm not going to spoil Secret Cinema, so I'm going to give you the best description I can.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. But basically, like these other immersive experiences, they throw you into the thick of it. But beforehand, I have to say, out of all the immersive experiences we've done, you know, like they send you emails and information and they really get you going. Like you get emails, there's a website you can log on to, and you have to dress up wearing a certain type of outfit. I mean, for this one here, there's a uniform they give you, which is like nurses' scrubs or patient scrubs, as you kind of find out you might be at some point. And the process starts as soon as you walk into the facility. And we've done big killer bits. We've done big experiences with Interactive Days. We've done this episode's coming out after I spoke to Nick Bright. So we've done the zombie experience, which was Z Events in Reading. That was big. That was 250 square thousand foot. This 28 Days Later was also massive. I don't know exactly how big it is. They've not told us, but trust me, it was massive. And I've not done an immersive experience with that many actors in it. Yeah. There was a team of actors and they because there was no way that they could repeat actors or people could get changed. There was a massive team of people that threw you into it, and you get to get involved in, as well as in being involved in scenes that are similar to the film. Yeah, they create other scenes and stories around it. So yeah, you get to see zombies, you get chased, and I don't know whether it was just me because the thing is, we went in with a group of people. There was no other press with us, so we were literally in there by ourselves, like punters. The actors were saying stuff to us on the side. Like one of the actors was like, "Are you okay?" I don't know. It felt so real. Like as soon as I activated that part of my brain that was like, "This is real." Like pretend this is real. It was amazing.
So there's actors actually within the crowd with you as well as the zombies.
Yeah. Okay. So there's actors in there that all come in, but there's so many people. In this event, you can't possibly pick out the Stooges.
Now, I mean, I'm just asking, not for myself, because, man, like, I'm from the hood. I'm not scared of anything. But for the people out there that are scared of these kind of zombie horror flicks, on a level of 1 to 10, how soiled was your pants?
Shit factor. Let's just say it was a brown alert. It was a brown alert.
You had your Pampers on.
It was a brown alert. It was a brown alert. And because it was such a long, like with Secret Cinema, we've not done anything as long. This thing, we got there at, let's say, 5:45. Yeah. And we left there at 11.
Wow.
It's a big 5-hour experience. So you can't be on guard for that amount of time. You don't know when stuff's going to happen. Like they set provisions in there that will always, that you can chill for, like, there's certain points where you relax and get a beverage because you're in there for so long. You get some food, you get a drink, but by the way, they still keep you immersed in the experience while you're getting food and drinks. Okay. Sick. You can just, something will
eating your food and someone go,
it's like, someone come along, you just hit the deck. It's crazy. And they set you with these other events, with these events as well, immersive experiences. What they do is to get you extra involved is they set you little targets and stuff like that. And they've done that for us. But we were very clever now because we've done a lot of these immersive experiences. I've learned that as well as doing these little tasks they set us, I set the tasks for other people to do, because if you say stuff to other people with enough authority, they think you're an actor. So I was like going up to people going, yeah, could you go over there, do this, activate this for me. And they were like, okay, yeah, cool. I also want to, I don't want to spoil this, but yeah, I didn't just watch a film and do an interactive experience. I also I got to shake a leg as part of it as well, bruv. Okay. It gets so trippy. It gets so trippy. And I've got to say, like, in terms of an immersive experience, this has got to be one of the premier ones. Like, really? There's so many actors. It's such a long experience for such a long, for such a long duration, and you're in deep for such a long time. You then get to watch the film as well as that, so you get to watch a film for like an hour and a half. And
was the acting from the actor? I mean, did you feel like, could you?
So yeah, what we've what was it you said?
As I say, the level of acting, did you find it convincing enough to spot who was acting and who wasn't.
Yeah, there are certain characters which have energy where they stand out.
Yeah.
So, and obviously they're there to, the reason they have these actors is to guide you through the story on time, in the right place at the right time. But the stooges that they put in at certain points, which you didn't expect to find, no. And there were certain points where people move through the crowd. Yeah. And like I said, there's hundreds of people here doing this. So they can sneak up on you or walk through the crowd and you don't notice. It's amazing. And yeah, like I was saying, it's like a premier level of immersive experience because I've never been to anything that's so long.
Yeah.
And obviously you get to watch film in it as well, where you're in deep for so long. And that was it. Right. Sorry. Your question. The acting was amazing. What they do is they take actors from the film and build on those actors. So think of your favorite film, like they're going to do a Dirty Dancing one next, or like they've done a Star Wars one. So think of your favorite character from those films. They'll find them and they'll get the actors to embody that character, but also bring more to the table. So if you talk to them and you could throw something out there like, what music do you listen to or whatever, and they'll go in. Like at one point, one of the actors went sick at me, bruv, because I said the wrong thing. I was meant to say something to him and I said it in the wrong way. He went, and imagine we're in a room full of people, goes, get away from me. And people look at me like, oh, flipping hell, what's he done? He's like, I don't want to see you again. And that's it. You can't talk to him anymore. That's it. Also, when you're watching the film, Secret Cinema do things to add extra to key scenes in the film as well. I don't want to spoil this, but like, even when you're watching the film, they bring stuff to the table that makes it very real. It's amazing. Even the way they positioned you to watch the film makes it feel very real as well. I will say, if you go there, like they always say to wear scrubs and that, like underneath the scrubs is the uniform you got to wear there. But underneath that, always wear some clothes that are like, you don't mind messing up. You don't be wearing your posh fancy clothes there because there is blood flying around, because these zombies ain't no little calm zombies. They will spray blood at you. I spoke about how it's a premier product. I will say the price point of it, we worked out if you got a ticket, got a bit of food, travel, had a drink, bit of travel, you're looking at least the bill. Okay. Which isn't cheap. Okay, there are cheaper immersive experiences out there, but
it does make up for it.
Are they 5 hours long? No. Do you get a cinema trip in it as well? No. Do you get 5 hours of immersive? Like, you don't get plays that are that long. No. And you get me, you play more than that for a play. Yeah. You get me? So it is expensive, but you get a lot for it. Does that make sense? So
I mean, to be fair, these days, if you're taking a date to the cinema, popcorn, if you're going to West End, you're probably looking at about £50-60 anyway.
Exactly. But I'd say about £100 a head for this. Okay. So so I'd say,
and that's for you and Nick, you reckon?
Nah. It was well, Nick didn't come to that, but Nick came to the Z Events thing. But it's per head. Okay. It's per head. I think it's going to cost you about £100. But I'd say, look, stag do. Plan night out with your good friends. Yeah. On a club night out, we said this before on the show. On a club night out, you spend £100 easy, don't you? Yep. Get me? Sometimes before the cabs are involved in London. Do you know what I mean? So for a 5 hour night out, and you can have a little drink as well. Some people were absolutely pissed. That was hilarious. Because you piss people watching a film like, ugh. But that was, so you can have a drink. So if it was a Friday night and you go out and do that, it's a good night out. You don't have to go out raving. You go and spend it, watching a film, having a drink, having an immersive experience. It's really, really good. So
we tried to do here, we tried to make you add some a bit of variety to your nights.
we are.
Not every day hit the pub crawl. Yeah. Come on, man.
Not every day, every day,
let's up a bit. Let's try run for some zombies, man.
Yeah. But honestly, I'd give it, if we're going to do out of 5s and that, I'd definitely give it 4 out of 5. I can't give it a 5 because we can't be dealing out 5s that easy.
I can.
You can for that game, but yeah, I definitely love it. Secret Cinema, it's going to be running for the rest of May before they change the films, but they're always doing stuff. It's the kind of thing where I'm like, I'm up for doing it next time. I wonder how it is going to be when they do like a Star Wars film, or if they did like a Marvel film or something like that. And I think these are the only guys that have the facilities, they have the name, the funds to do something big. Like, they can do it big. So as an immersive experience, smacked it. Yeah, man, it was really, really good. Really, really good. Anyway, let's crack on with the main parts of the show. Funk, real question here.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing pictures that your parents have of you?
The most embarrassing pictures, I mean, I think everyone's got that bath one.
Oh, with a willy out.
Yeah, and I think that I'm lucky because I don't have a sibling at around the same age as me.
Yeah.
So I don't have that one where there's the two of you in the bath.
Yeah, sharing bath water.
Yeah, looking real fruity.
looking hickish, hillbilly. That hillbilly photo.
So I feel like that's a generic one. I feel everyone's got that bath, embarrassing bath photo.
Yeah.
Before the censorship, before you got that little app on your iPhone which could add the pixels to the nether regions. But I think I've got a few loud jackets that my mum dressed me in back in the day. I think remember Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Yeah.
I think he copied me.
Really?
I think Joseph of Nazareth, he copied me, man. I was around them times.
Wow.
He copied my swag. I had some loud jacket, boy. You had to wear shades around me in school.
Wow, your mum dressed you like that. Your mum put you in those clothes where she could find you if you went missing.
And the thing is, I'm not even a 70s child, but I was just like some hippie. So that picture's knocking around. So if I do make it to Prime Minister, I know that one's gonna hit the front pages of the tabloids as well.
Yeah, there's definitely naked pictures of me.
Yeah?
I think you've got that picture.
But that's because of your own choice. You were just a nudist.
Do you know what? When I was 5,
you hate your clothes.
When I was 5, I think my mum took me to the local park, and there's like kids swimming pools. You don't see them that much anymore. It's like a swimming pool, just Lido's. But it's in the park. Like there's a playground in the park. Mm-hmm. And in that playground, there's a swimming pool, so it's like up to my knee now. But for kids, loving it, 5-year-olds splashing around. And my mum would like give me my little, my little budgie smuggler pants. And I'll go run around, have fun. But there's like I've got 2 older sisters and a younger brother, so there's family to look after. Yeah. But 5 years old, you're in an enclosed area. This is well before guys like friggin' Savile were getting caught out for what they were doing. Goodness. Savile was still probably doing his thing. Yeah, round the corner.
Savile went in Northwest.
Savile went in Northwest. Well, boy, hope not. And my mum said she left me for like 5 minutes looking after my brothers and sisters, and she heard like a girl going, ah! Came around the corner. I had my briefs around my ankles, and I was going, "Ma Willie," shaking my dick around. 5-year-old me shaking my dick around. So listen, nothing much has changed since then.
Marcus the Streaker.
Marcus with his dick out. Yeah, 100%. So she likes to tell that story, the My Willie story. My Willie. That's what I did. I got loads of embarrassing pictures. Older sister. So my sister, like when I was too young to know about it, she did put me in girls' clothing once and try to take pictures of me, but I found them and tore them up. Yeah. Shout out to you, Nina, for getting me for that. So there's pictures. There were pictures of me getting my drag on. Yeah. I ain't talking about the rapper. But I think, there's a lot of naked pictures of me out there. Okay. Basically, the reason I'm asking you that is because the Mirror has reported that according to the French government, who've got very strict privacy laws, parents could face fines of up to £35,000 if found guilty of breaching their child's right to privacy when they're young.
What?
So technically,
you could sue your parents.
Yeah, you get old enough. Good man, I'm fucking sick of it. I don't care what you. I don't care. Oh, he's so pretty. I'm gonna put this out there now. Yeah, babies are fucking ugly, bruv. Babies are fucking ugly. They're ugly, bruv. Once in a while, you get one that's less ugly. Yeah. They're fucking butters. I was a butters ugly baby. Yeah, your babies are fucking I put my money that you guys are both ugly when you were fucking babies. What the fuck? I've not seen a cute baby. I'm a you know what? If I've ever said your baby's cute, I lied. I always lie. I'm that guy. Oh, look at his eyes. I'm like, yeah. Nah, man. They're ugly. They've been smushed up in the belly for 9 months. Let them stretch out. Give them a year to iron out the crinkles with some food. Get a bit big. Then I get it. When they start moving around and like, I get it. They're less ugly.
Especially ones with no hair.
No hair. Like, or they've got like two wisps of hair. So fat you can't see their eyes, like 2 piss holes in the sand. Your baby's ugly, man.
So at what point does this baby get his Johnny Cochran on and start suing his parents? So it's a breach of privacy at what age? And who's the money go to?
Yeah,
does it go to the French government or does it go back to the?
I think the suing would probably, if you sue them, probably you get the money in it. But I think they're saying there's gonna be a backlash. A professor of education said there's gonna be a backlash in years to come from people realizing they've had their whole lives from the day they were born available to social media, who may not thank them. They may not be thanking people for it in 15 years to come. So I don't know, 15, 16. We've heard of people divorcing their parents at about 15, 16. This happened before, innit? This happened years ago as well, people divorcing their parents. This exists.
Yeah.
This has existed for a while. But good, man. I don't want to see your fucking little sprog.
I think Macaulay Culkin did that back in the day. I think he divorced his parents. After
Something like that.
He bellied off of the whole Home Alone franchise. He made all that moolah.
There you go.
So, see ya.
He wanted that P.
Yeah.
He wanted that P.
He didn't want his mum and dad taking the 20%.
Exactly.
Here, man. I don't care if you cook me fish fingers. This is my money.
Would you see your parents though if you found out?
Yeah, I'd see my parents, man.
Is he? Really?
See the boy. I'll drag them through African courts, man. Recoup that university
money.
Tuition money.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. I'm just glad there's going to be less baby photos. Maybe they should. I think they should do that here.
So how close is this actually going to looking like coming into the fold? So this is going to happen. If this happens in France, it can set a precedent across the world. No more ugly babies on Instagram.
Yes, I'm happy. I don't care. He did his whole bottle today. Who gives a fuck, man?
Now, once we've got rid of the ugly babies, we need to get rid of the pointless meals.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of the girls with the big... No, keep the girls with big booties.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, get rid of that.
That's what Instagram is. If you used to break Instagram down into percentages... Babies, food, and booty shots.
And booties.
Yeah.
Babies, food, booties.
Yeah.
No, babies, food, and naked pictures with some mad thing like, life is like time is a thing like a bird on a wing, coming or going away. But you got your fanny out. Bruv. Well, shall I say babes? At least be raw with it and just be like, I look sexy. What do you think? Don't give me some like quote about, life and times and yin and yang and this sort of stuff. Yeah. But you got your tits out.
It makes you think that the greatest philosophers must be porn stars.
If you're an alien looking down and go, there's a direct correlation between the greatest philosophers and people that have big batties, tits, and you know what? If I ever do a muscly like top picture, I'm gonna do mad quotes like Darwin.
That's what I'm missing out on.
Yeah,
that's
Einstein.
what I'm not getting any likes on my pictures.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, man.
I'm going to do that lorem ipsum stuff that they put, like the Latin that you get on WordPress that comes up straight away before you put an article in. I'm just going to post all of that random stuff in and let people read it. Wow, yeah, he's writing Latin out here.
I'm going to hit him with the Play-Doh when I take off my top, man.
Exactly, hit him with the Play-Doh after lifting them plates. I'm happy, bruv. I'm happy. I want that to happen. France, lead the way. Change life for us, please. How do you feel about this, Billy? Yay or nay?
I can see where they're coming from. They're a French government. I can see why they're doing it.
Do you? Are you
they're
happy?
Not even babies. They're taking pictures when they're even inside them. The old.
What? They put the camera up where? What website do you go? Oh, the scans.
Yeah,
on the
scan pictures.
They're not even born yet, and they're already on Facebook.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah. Fuck that.
That's a social media. Everything is news. Hey, I just tripped up today.
Nah, fuck that. I want
news.
some fun stuff, man. I had enough of seeing your fucking ugly kids, man. Ugly baby. Anyway, I can go on all day. Ugly ass melted jelly baby ice cream. Anyway, Google's chief futurist Ray Kurzweil reckons we are going to live forever by 2029. Funk. 2029.
What?
We will be living forever. Yeah, he's been very accurate with previous predictions. One of them being Wi-Fi, when he turned it accessing information wirelessly from the internet. He said that in the 1980s. He was right. He's saying that a singularity, I actually know what this word means, a singularity where human intelligence merges with non-biological technology will happen in 2045. Yeah? And he reckons, we told Playboy magazine, which obviously is a premium mag.
He told the leading scientific publication,
Playboy. Tell you what.
Again, look, the correlation between amazing thinkers and porn.
There we go. Glam. Another one. He says it's going to reach a point in 2029 where medical technologies will add one additional year to your life expectancy. But
what is it currently?
By that, he doesn't... Sorry?
What is it currently? 80?
80. Quite a lot of people are busting 100 though, innit?
Yeah.
Quite a lot of people are doing 100 lately. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. And he said, by the way, not life expectancy based on your birth date, but your remaining life expectancy. That's what he means. Would you really? I mean, we can talk about it being a possibility, but would you really want to live forever, Funk?
Forever. Yeah, man. I want to see those hoverboards still, real hoverboards, not those things that they'll be passing around. What they call segways. They're not hoverboards. People call them hoverboards. They're touching the ground, fool. Call them hoverboards.
Yeah, I know why do people call them hoverboards,
I
man?
don't know, man.
Chill yourself, man.
But there's a lot of tech that I've been waiting to see. I know it's gonna come.
Yeah. For me, it will be what state I'm in. If I'm like this forever, I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple pounds lighter, a bit more ripped. I'll take that for the rest of my life.
You just
But
don't want to end
if
up
I'm
like,
in a jar,
yeah,
I don't want to be like two eyeballs in a jar going, that looks fun.
or the head in Futurama.
Yeah, I don't want to be the head in Futurama just sitting there like, oh yeah, that looks fun. You're just watching everyone else have fun, innit? I'll be a fish.
What about do you
In a jar.
think possibility of extraterrestrial life touching down?
I'd like to see, yeah, it's going to happen
Yeah.
if you wait for long enough. So yeah, I'd like to see that. But again, I like to be able to move around, shake their hand.
Yeah.
You get
I
me?
think there's a strong correlation between the people that want to live forever just being damn ass nosy. We only want to live forever so we can see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, so you
Just
can
nosy.
rinse that infinity scroll on your Instagram. You can actually scroll Instagram to the bottom.
Oh my god! Imagine if EastEnders is still on
Wow.
in the year 5049.
Dot Cotton still be around.
Dust cotton.
Dust Cotton. No, it should be a AR version. I know what's it called? A Terminator version of
Yeah.
Dot Cotton.
With a cybernetic eye.
Yeah, cybernetic eye.
Words for finders.
So I think what he's getting at is June Brown dead? Billy, I can't crack jokes about dead people who have just died recently. Has she died?
No, she's still alive.
Oh! So there'll be Dot Cotton.
Crisis
Yeah.
averted.
Boy, Billy just told me that Dot Cotton, the woman that paid Dot Cotton's dead.
We thought we made a real distasteful joke because we're not really avid
that would have been
watchers.
that would have been the first.
Yeah. Like, duh.
Yeah. Yeah, but would you test out the kit if they started doing it like, yeah, Funk, we're just gonna give you like a, I don't know, bionic eye and then a bionic arm
Yeah,
and then
man.
roll from there?
X-ray eye.
Yeah, I'd love them to download my brain and put it on a computer and try it out there.
Why?
Because then they could download it onto a robot, innit? And a
New
robot could live its
operating
life with me. Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, give me a new operating system.
OS Marcus.
I reckon
Yeah.
one day that'll actually happen.
That will be operating system.
Yeah, Billy reckons it'll happen one day.
Extract memories from your brain.
Definitely. I think they'll definitely extract memories from your brain at some point. But I don't know if I really would want to live if I could live forever like this in my physical form now,
Yeah.
young man, fresh, good to go.
young man.
Oh, young man. My bits are still working.
Yeah.
Like my eyes, obviously, is what I mean. I'll be on it, like, but I would not want to live forever if I was like falling apart.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like the zombies I was running away from.
I want to live forever, but I want a pause on the things I don't like right now. I don't want to continue living forever and continue paying tax. I don't want to pay tax forever.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
want to get parking tickets forever. I don't want to see vegans forever. I don't.
No, but vegans live forever. You don't know
Yeah,
that.
they do.
When
Of course.
you're vegan level 100 and you live forever.
Yeah, like those 400-year oak trees. That's what they claim, innit? That's why they're eating those nuts, innit?
So when you become full vegan,
Huh?
when you become full vegan,
Yeah.
you become a tree.
You become one. Your life force joins the concrete. You become one with the bricks of your estate. Yeah.
Right.
That's what these vegans are trying to do. They become one with their environment.
So vegans don't
The
die, they
tarmac,
turn into
the
trees.
bricks of their council estate. That's what they're trying to do.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
I get it.
I get it now. Right, maybe I should try this vegan life.
Idiots.
I'll have a steak, please.
Yeah.
But with regards to living forever, though, I don't know if I could take it.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress, man.
A lot of shit, bullshit, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'd enjoy a good life and take it, but I don't know. Like, if you live forever, unless there was really cool stuff happening all the time, wouldn't you get very bored?
Voting forever.
Hey. No, but then everyone else would live forever as well because you're living forever. There'd be no space left.
There will be no. Everywhere would be double yellow lines.
Maybe, yeah. Everywhere would be double yellow lines. Parking would cost a lot.
Triple yellow.
Yeah,
in the future.
you'd have to pay to park your Segway. But maybe there'll be no more kids because the world's busy. They'll put an embargo on kids. Say no more kids.
That's what Marcus is doing. He wants to live around long enough so there's no more babies. Yeah. They're exterminated.
Yes.
You sound like the guy from what's that biblical story? Is it the king?
Terminator?
No. Yeah, that's an old guy.
Isn't Genghis Khan did that?
Sorry, I didn't go Bible studies. Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan killed everyone.
Yeah,
Genghis Khan killed everyone that were related to him. Moses.
Yeah.
Okay.
The story of
the king
Moses
killed-
and the king.
yeah.
And the king wanted to kill all the firstborns.
Yes.
That's what you're sounding like right now.
I sound like Moses. I sound like the king, and you're Moses. Funk, you fall over.
Mm-hmm.
You cut your leg.
Yeah.
Big open wound.
Yeah.
2 options.
Uh-huh.
A doctor sewing it up or a robot sewing it up.
It's funny because I was just watching one of my, actually killing a little bit of time. I was watching a animation, Justice League animation.
Yeah.
And in it, there's a character called Cyborg who's going to be introduced in the next Justice League films.
Yeah.
He's a black guy that kind of gets merged with technology.
Yeah.
But they use a tech called nanotechnology.
Okay.
And it's this really small kind of like 1 cell tech that is input with information and you can get it to do anything. And the stuff that they use in the medical capacity is that they get these little bots to fix things. So if there's a tear or there's a tumor and they inject this nanotechnology into you and it could
heal you.
So this is coming from the comic book world.
Because it's from a comic book, does it go well?
Yeah, it gives you superpowers.
Okay, because when I watched the Batman Superman thing, he didn't look like he was really enjoying himself. It wasn't like it wasn't like a plaster being ripped off his. Oh my god! So you're saying you'd go for that over a human stitching you up?
Yeah, man, because there's some dodgy doctors, man.
Seriously though, there's a robot that's been invented that it's called what's it called?
R2D2?
Yeah, that's what it's called. No, the Children's National Medical Center in Washington, D.C. have added fluorescent tags to the surface of pigs' guts, and it allowed their smart tissue autonomous robot to see what's happening via their special 3D cameras.
What if for religious reasons you don't mess with the pigs?
Hey, I don't know. They always use pigs because they're apparently closest to us. So shout out to those that don't eat bacon. I do. Apparently they said that they're at least as consistent as normal doctors. I'd let a robot stitch me up because I know that the robot hasn't been out at Funk Butcher's houseology the night before raving.
Yeah.
I know that it's not had a drink. I know it's not having a bad day.
Yeah.
It doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Thinks I need to feel a bit of pain.
Yeah.
Get me? I'd be on that.
The thing is, I think we're at a stage now where all the cynicism linked to computers, it doesn't make sense. You're probably listening to us right now via computer on your iPad, so you put a lot of trust in your laptop and your computer, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we're at that stage anyway now where we trust computers over humans because human error trumps computer. Like computers get everything right, so to speak. They're supposed to.
She's saying if you trust all technology for everything else, why are you going to be silly and not let
why
robot
question
do stitches?
this?
Takes a little bit longer at the moment. I realise that this robot takes 50 minutes to do your stitches instead of 8 minutes. Human does it in.
What stitch takes 8 minutes though? What if it's a deep? You've been slashed with a samurai sword.
I don't know whether it's a samurai sword cut or not.
No arm left.
Exactly.
You have no arm left. Yeah, that's right. They just slice right through you. Yeah, a lot of people. Why are people weird like that? But a lot of people are so fussy about some things, but they're not fussy about other things. Like all of those people that won't eat the brown bit of the banana, but they'll eat the booty like groceries. It doesn't make sense.
Preach it!
It doesn't make sense. You eat the booty like groceries, but you won't eat the brown bit of the banana.
Oh, it's bruised. What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You'll eat yesterday's Chinese, but you won't eat crotch. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with the world, man?
There is a lot of fear of tech, though. Don't you find that?
Yeah, I mean,
they're called technophobes. I mean, our generation, we've embraced it. I think adults nowadays, we've actually seen the turn of it of like zero social media. Like we've been the social media generation. Yeah.
Like, when Facebook was out, when I was young, not everyone could be on Facebook. You had to have a uni email to get on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it was like an exclusive thing. And now everyone's on Facebook. Literally the biggest social media in the world. So yeah, you're right. Technology's taken over, man. I think it's a question of how much are we going to let them take over? Like, what jobs are robots not going to be able to do?
But define robot is because if your MacBook had legs, it's technically a robot.
Yeah.
So are we saying a robot is just a humanoid version of any computer? Because the technology for robots exists anyway.
Yeah, I mean...
And if my grandma had a dick, she'd be my granddad.
Billy said, that's like saying if my grandma had a dick, she'd be my granddad. Elaborate, please. Elaborate, please, Bill.
A robot. Your laptop isn't a robot.
I think my.
You're saying if it had legs, it'd be a robot, but it's not.
I think my laptop's a tool right now.
Okay, so what is a robot?
I even grabbed that on.
So what is a robot then?
Think in this environment, in this specific discussion, I think we're talking about autonomous robots.
Okay.
An autonomous thing that can do a job without the need for a human to do more than just press go.
Okay.
Or this doesn't do it quicker than a human, but something that can do something better than a human. So, for example, they used to like hand make TVR cards here, in the UK, which are like, so you know what a TVR card is. Watch the film with the film Swordfish, the Rude Boy card that John Travolta's in. Yeah, that's a TVR card. It used to be handmade here, and then imagine that, and then slowly like using robots to build the car to a point where a lot of manufacturers just press go on the machine every morning or leave the machine running.
Then someone would argue that the AI that exists in Siri, does that make that a robot?
We're not talking about something that just sits there. We're talking about something that does an actual job for you, like.
But a robot is a thinking thing, isn't it?
In this context, we're talking about something that's doing a task, like, for you. That's what I mean. I'm talking about something that does a task for you. I mean, for me, I'm like, whatever. I'll use whatever, because I know that everything I use, for example, my laptop, it requires input from me. If I just leave my laptop there, it's not going to do what I need it to do. But I'm talking about things like, imagine a laptop you just opened up and it decided, and it did How to Kill an Hour and spoke for you.
But that's because it's been programmed to tell you that it is a slave to you. But if it was programmed to think and do autonomously,
I'll throw a glass of water on it and see who the boss is there. Let's see who the boss is now, yeah?
Because that's basically what the robots were like in Matrix. They weren't created by a man, but they were created to an extent where the AI enabled them to
take over. But that's the singularity people are talking about. One day they said, or when they actually let AI when they let AI loose on us, they're saying that if they don't program it right, AI can go, well, I'm here to look after humanity, or I'm here to look after the world, for example, if you don't program it right, or I'm here to look after humanity, but humanity are overpopulated, they're in pain. So to make humanity happy on the whole, why don't we just like delete 95% of them, kill them, and then like let a few grow? Give them the nourishment they need. Give them the perfect exercise they need.
I was just researching this because I'm pretty sure it happened. There is a supercomputer that can think for itself already.
Have they let it loose?
No, it can just think for itself. So the humans made it, but then it just went off and done its own thing.
And where is it now? We need it on the show. I want to interview it on How to Kill an Hour.
So basically, that computer can't be switched off now.
I don't know. Can it?
It's literally Skynet.
Can we turn it off, Billy? Or is it online?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna do his Googles.
From the wall.
Yeah, unplug it in it, or let its battery run out, unless it's solar powered. Do you think we'll get to a point in our lifetimes, Funk, or if we live forever? Right there. Sorry. Or is that Siri talking to us? Siri's talking to us, boy!
Siri didn't like that.
Do you think we'll get to a point where robots can take over our life? I mean, with stuff like us, I feel like it's very unlikely that a robot could have this conversation that we're having, or could play tunes or make tunes like you, yet.
I feel the moment you start incorporating artificial intelligence into machinery and tech, it will get to a stage where the AI mirrors a human to the point where humans have an instinct nature to survive. Yeah. Now, if a computer wants to survive, it will think of a contingency to stop you switching it off. And then that's when it'll all go to pot. And that's when you can't stop it.
Wow. And then it will do it. Instead of waiting for you to attack, it will hit first.
Yeah. It will create a defense.
Terminator. Skynet.
So that idea of you switching off that master computer by taking out the plug, it would have thought of a way to work around that.
Yeah, how?
I think...
It will shock you, man. It'll send electric shock you.
Yeah. Or it'll go and get you a drink and poison you.
Or it won't even let you in the room.
Yeah. Or no, get you some food and then it'll poison you. On that note, KFC has become one of the first restaurants to use voice-activated robots in their stores.
Oh, man.
Can I take your order, please, sir?
Do you want 5 hot wings or... Where is this?
It is in Shanghai. It's called Dummy, I think.
See, my two favourite things, tech and chicken.
Tech and chicken go together
chicken.
Peas and like Jenny and Forrest Gump. It's a flagship restaurant, KFC. It's got wireless phone charging as well. We need that here. Its creators say that it's clever enough to handle orders from customers, and you can make little adjustments on the fly. So you can say like, I want beans instead of gravy, no lettuce in my, in my burger, in my Zinger burger.
Oh, is it?
Well, they initially heard dialect. So when the
okay.
So if you spoke to it, it'll only understand your dialect.
So it will only understand me if I speak
Or
to
your
it.
dialect.
Oh, so it'll only understand the initially heard dialect. So if I speak to it in an English accent and then a Scottish man comes along and tries to talk to it, it will not understand the order. Oh, that's good though, because it means that someone can't be like, yeah, and put some shit on it too. But like, I'd be like, no mayonnaise, because I'm allergic to it, and I walk away and someone goes, extra mayonnaise. Like, get me like that. Would you use this, Funk? I'm excited about this, bro.
Do you know what they need? Do you know what they need?
You asked for an example of humans taking over our jobs. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Poor KFC.
Well, it's kind of happening. I feel that we're going to have this at the train stations as well. Mm-hmm. But especially, everyone, no matter where you are in the world, this is a unifying problem. I'm going to shed a tear here. This problem unites the world, yeah?
Wait, I'm going to get some sad music and play this underneath.
Yeah. The problem of going to the drive-thru late at night and having to repeat yourself time and time and time again because they can't understand your voice. How many times? Will's look at me. You know what I'm talking about, Will, innit? You go there, you just want a cheeseburger, you want fries, you want an apple pie, and you want a Coke. Can you repeat? Come on, man. If this can minimize the time it takes for me to order my drive-thru McDonald's, then we've got a winner.
Good. And that is your gripe.
That is my main gripe.
When I went to Italy, they got, but you just press a button. You like go to a machine. You go to a machine like touchscreen, press a button, pay, and just go collect it. I kind of did it because my Italian shit, and I didn't want to speak Italian and embarrass myself, and get something silly. But I pressed all the buttons. Shout out to Italian McDonald's as well. They got like these little extra skinny fries. They're like super slim fries.
Every fast food chain outside of the UK is advanced. I see different things.
Nah, shout out to Bossman at my local chicken shop. Yeah, my perfect fried chicken. Shout out to Bossman. Yeah, you're advanced for me. Bossman's on point. Shout out to Bossman.
This will never reach Morley's. This tech.
Nah, yeah.
When was it? In 2029, they'll get this.
Yeah. Nah, could you imagine? Nah, shout out to Bossman. He's high tech.
Late night drive-thrus.
Sorry?
I've done lifts for someone before.
Yeah.
Group of mates, and we went through drive-thru and we ordered the food all right, and then it just went dead. So I started playing my music pretty loud, and the geezer at the other end goes, "I can hear all that." So we were just cussing him as well. I was like, "I can hear all that."
Do you know what? You also got to be very polite when you're ordering any sort of takeaway food. Because
why? The customer's always right.
Yeah, but yeah, a little phlegm in it.
Why are we always right, Will?
I'm not going to discuss that matter because I currently work in retail. So.
In retail, yeah. Customer's always right, man. Because no, customer's always right. But I always make the restaurant people feel at ease. I'm nice to them because it's nothing for them to just scratch their bottom and rub the burger bun.
Don't piss off someone making your mini zinger.
Like my dad doesn't give a fuck. Be in a restaurant with my dad will hot up the waiter before the food's come. I'll be like, Dad, please. Dad, put pressure on them if something's wrong, but let the food come out first.
Even if it's takeaway.
Anything, bro. I've seen him mess up McDonald's, and I've seen him hot up someone at McDonald's, and I've been thinking as a kid, I'll just watch the Eminem video, like, what is it again?
I could be working in Burger King, spitting on your onion rings.
Yeah. And I was thinking, Dad, man. So I was looking through my burger, looking for like greasy bits. I was like, yeah, gotta be careful, man. But with these robots, you can say, listen, bitch, give me 2 wings, some hot sauce, no mayonnaise, and a zinger burger. Shut up.
That's a very good point.
Thank you for your order, sir. Shut up, man.
That's a very good point.
Make that quick for me, bro. You KF dickhead. Dickhead.
So we're saying that this kind of technology would empower the customer.
But empower the customer means that we could be really rude. Mm-hmm. I like that. Right, let's wrap it up with something real straight and serious, shall we? There's an elastic second skin treatment, which previously was shelved, and it could be useful for treating serious skin conditions, Funk. Mm-hmm. Before I bust joke about this, I'm a psoriasis sufferer. Shout out to those who are going to cry in case I crack 2 jokes about psoriasis or eczema. Shut your mouth.
Touch, man, because I'm an eczema sufferer, so I feel the skin problems.
Trust me. Well, eczema is one thing, but psoriasis, you can't, bruv. It's like eczema on steroids.
Really?
Bruv.
Literally on steroids.
Real talk. 15, I think I was 15, and it was just after my GCSEs. I got psoriasis on my hands so bad. Mm-hmm. My hands look like Freddy Krueger's hands, bro. But because you don't realize how much you use your hands until you can't use your hands, and I just had to put this special cream on it all the time.
Freddy Krueger's got knives at the end of his hands. So psoriasis makes you go knife?
Nah. That's bad, isn't it? I was like Freddy Krueger without the claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like Spawn without the powers.
Okay.
Just burnt up and crispy.
Yeah.
It like all the skin peeled off my hands. My hands felt like always tingling because psoriasis, in my case, anyway, it doesn't feel. It wasn't even itchy. It just happened. Like you couldn't stop it. So it wasn't like don't scratch your hands. So it's terrible, man. And it is all over my body. Still get it. I still look Chris though. Don't worry, ladies. But they said they've got this second skin treatment which could be useful for treating serious skin conditions. Applied in 2 steps through creams or gels, it traps moisture, which is perfect for itchy skin, and it lasts for at least a full day. The material doesn't smudge off. It stretches very well, and it manages over 250% stretch before returning to its original state. They originally used it for treating skin under the eyes, but it could also be used as anti-aging. Oh, fucking hell, the Kardashians will be on it. Anti-aging method and disguise wounds across the body. However, as good as this sounds, it's expensive and it won't work on makeup. So I think
for those who contour,
for you Decepticons. I think this is great, and in typical How to Kill an Hour style, I'm thinking condom.
You don't have to take it off. Yeah, so
I'd call it spray on. You spray it on at the start of the night, last 24 hours.
Yeah, Durex have probably got that. Yeah, Durex have got that. Not that I know, obviously, because I'm not looking in that aisle.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure Durex have got that.
You've come across it?
Yeah, I've come across it in between the serious news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that they've got that some spray thing they use for people to enhance the level of pleasure within the.
Ain't that just deep heat? And that's the same thing as deep heat.
If it's burning down there, it probably is deep heat. Yeah. But Vicks.
Yeah, just put a little bit. Listen, guys, if you want to get things exciting in the bedroom, take a little bit of Vicks, put it on the tip. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do deep heat instead. No, don't do it.
Ow!
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I've once put an ice cube in a vagina once. And it melted. End of story. What else could happen, really? Bruv, I'm freaky. As the show continues this year,
what a digression.
Digression of the century. 2016 is going to be the year where you learn a lot and how to get. Today you've learned about eczema. I've worn a dress before.
Yeah.
And I've put ice cube in a vagina before.
RuPaul confessing.
Might have put more than one in there. Anyway. But I'm thinking stuff like this used as a condom, straight spray it on, stays on for 24 hours because it's too much unprotected sex.
Where'd they get this from? Like a snake? Who gave them this tech?
I think they just probably went to Stretch Armstrong. Remember that toy, Stretch Armstrong? It was a toy that just stretched. It was like a Ken doll, but he just stretched. They just finally broke. Somebody was playing with him, broke him open, found out what was inside, and turned it into skin stuff.
So is this second skin or is it regenerative skin?
No. This is just a protective cover that goes over the top, but it comes off again. So
it's not gonna be like Wolverine or Deadpool.
Nah. Deadpool could probably use this. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, what's up, Bill?
You know what he was playing with as a kid, not Action Man. He's playing with Barbie and Ken. Do a Ken, you're out Action Man.
All right, fine. Seeing as we're being honest, I had 2 older sisters, bruv. When you get hand-downs in your family, do you think I was getting handed down a Ken as the oldest son to play with?
Ken.
Huh? Yeah? Think I was getting handed down Ken? No. Man had to act like, yo, this is Cindy out here. Yeah? What are they doing? They're gonna have a fight. Yeah? Yeah, bro.
Barbie with a deep voice.
Bruv. Yeah, I was on a budget, man. I wasn't getting Action Man out here. I got what was handed down to me. So yes, maybe I did have a few dolls in a bag at one point, but hey, what can you say, man? I came out all right. Respecting women.
I'm not sure if I'm too happy with this though.
What, me having dolls?
No,
bruv, it's a long time ago.
that as well.
Why are you judging me for, bruv? Stop judging me.
This stretchy skin tech, man.
I'm for it. I'm for the problem with eczema is that people is dryness.
No, I'm not even dissing the medical properties. Oh. I'm talking about the Decepticons that are going to get their hands on this when it falls into evil hands.
Oh, like the contourers, and the makeup thing, bruv. It's going to happen. Do you know what? That will probably be where they make the most profit. That's where the most profit is made of these things.
Do you know I see a lot of scope for this?
Yeah,
I see some scope for this in the area of girls who don't want to pay shed loads. Right. On the tanning beds. Oh. So they're just gonna get a second skin that's brown. Make themselves darker.
and then
or people that don't have the bleach, they'll just put on a second skin. It looks like.
And what happens when it wears off? Does it just peel off? Like you just leave a little shell in the bed after your one night stand. That's all that's left of your one night stand.
You shed your skin like a snake.
Little shed. Yeah, man. I reckon guys and girls are going to be all over it, man. And
dating an anaconda.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is a digression and stuff, but I'm not really a fan of this whole sort of in the UK we call it the Essex look. I think Essex nicked it from the Jersey Shore sort of style of thing.
Yeah. Guys
and girls that just, it's this like uber. I sound like such a moany old man, innit? But it's like that uber goodness. Like a tan's nice, so let's be super orange. Or like a little bit of like moisture in your hair is nice, so let me just put a whole like tub of virgin olive oil.
It's just a lot of girls walking around looking like a Werther's original.
Yeah, don't do it for me, man.
Got that brown shine.
Don't do it for me.
Brown shine, and it's the kind of the weird, unnatural glow.
And I always make sure that I notice when a girl, I always make sure and I notice when someone I know, one of my female friends or like, you know, my missus, when she's not wearing makeup, I always make sure I let her know how good she fucking looks without makeup, yeah? Because I love I love the natural. And I'm not just saying it to be like a bully or a dickhead, but like for example, when you're overseas and you've got girls that don't have to chase a tan, and you see them just walk down the street with. In fact, I must say, if you ever look at a girl and you're like, wow, why does she look so like relaxed and different? It's because 99% of females that I see on road right now are wearing so much makeup, bruv. They've got their eyebrows done like this sort of hyper good looking thing, and then guys are doing it now as well. I'm just like,
eyebrows, they've done the expression making look shocked or surprised.
Yeah, the surprised eyebrow look.
Highbrow.
Yeah, or like you got blonde hair and black eyebrows, that sort of stuff. It's crazy, man. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a big lover of the natural form, man. I'm a lover of the natural form, man.
I feel this second skin is definitely going to be used for those things.
Yeah,
I mean, like because you said the price point is going to be for these Beverly Hill ladies that can afford this stuff. So it's not going to be the average Joe or Jenny on the high street getting his second skin. It's going to be the people that live up in the
overnight face mask with the hyper cream on it and stuff like that, so they can like trap all the moisture in. I don't know, man. Like, if it's for medicinal use, I'm all over it.
Yep.
If it's for use by just random people just trying to like I get it. Like, you want to look good, yeah. But let's be honest. Funk, have you ever said, Billy as well, yes or no? Have you ever heard a guy go, bruv, she was so orange, bruv? Have you ever heard a guy say that? Billy?
What,
yeah, no?
She did too much
she
tan
was
on.
not, or say, bruv, she was so hot because she was so orange.
Oh,
bruv.
no.
Cool. Have you ever heard a guy go, bruv, her eyebrows look like 2 caterpillars crawled onto her face and died, bruv? Like, nah, no one's ever...
In a positive...
I love the way she... Yeah, in a positive way. Have you ever heard a guy go, bruv, you know, she just was smelt like pen.
I had a conversation with a female like many years back. I said, do you know, us men, we don't notice that you've got new nails. That's not something we're looking at. I mean, all this, like, that's not something we ever... I don't... Unless you wave your hands in my face like John Cena, I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna know.
You can't see me. Yeah,
I'm never gonna know the time and effort you spent on your nails. So, like, things like, unless you've got some real big bushy Drake eyebrows going on, then yeah, I might notice them as a female, but.
Yeah,
there's little touches,
and yes, I'm not just hitting out. It's guys as well. Like I've heard women say, like I've got friends that have sick bodies, like they're guys like body models. I'm not exaggerating. Spartans look small to them, and I know girls that say too much, don't like it. I'm just expressing that opinion. Like I don't like this hyper feminism. Like no, not feminism. It's hyper like this hyper Kardashian look. Let's call it that. Yeah. It doesn't do it for me.
Well, it sounds like Kim is probably the only person in that field who's got the money that can maybe bring it to the high street.
Yeah.
I bet you she's probably going to bring it into she's got a makeup line, isn't it?
Yeah, but she doesn't want you looking like her though, man.
Maybe she does.
She got secrets. She's got stuff that she uses, definitely.
Maybe she does. Maybe it's the New World Order.
Yeah. But this has been the most misogynistic episode of How to Kill an Hour. Just want to say out here, if you're a female listener and you're offended, go fuck yourself. No, we didn't. Nah. We've got love for you, man. We killed an hour, bruv.
Already?
Killed an hour, yeah, already. Anything you'd like to add to the conversation? Actually, for those of you that stuck with us through this episode, I've got a little announcement to make. Like we've got like a future episode coming up.
He's wearing a dress now.
A bonus episode. Yeah, I'm wearing a dress. A bonus episode coming up where it was a lastminute.com thing. I got to meet someone who, and this is no fucking around, someone who actually legitimately...
Should you even be saying this? Think about it.
All right. Somebody who has worked in an environment where there's been operations and fuck it.
Think Liam Neeson.
I think he's got a body count. He said to me, I've asked him a question. I had to legitimately ask somebody if they've got a body count, and there was a legitimate reasoning behind it. Think Liam Neeson. Think,
and we mean body count, not as in
not as
Mark
in
Wahlberg.
Yeah, not as in Mark Wahlberg.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, not that sort of body count. We're not thinking like Channing Tatum body count. We're talking about. I've met somebody who I think has been taken part of operations that we only have seen in films.
This is real life Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, it'll be like a How to Kill an Hour exclusive that's coming up. But like, I've never met somebody. It's somebody who we can't even like talk about. We can't even use their real name.
No.
We have to use a pseudonym. We
might
even have to use a voice changer as well. Somebody, if I release the information about who they are, we could all get in trouble.
Yeah.
They will find us and they will kill us. So that's coming to How to Kill an Hour very, very soon. Really excited to tell you about that.
We're going to use a voice changer and we're going to put the voice in a different language.
I think we have to use a voice changer.
And we're going to change that language into a different language.
Yeah, other journalists used recordings for notes, but for this guy, when I did the audio, they were kind of like, yeah, you might have to ask you to change the audio for his voice.
Wow.
I'll change it anyway. He went under a pseudonym as well. Is that the right word to use? Pseudonym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still active then?
He was active 18 months. That's a little clue for it. He was active 18 months ago. He says that to us. So a year and a half ago, this guy was doing covert things. And like, we get to like, I dig as far in to this situation as you can. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's going to be related to How to Kill an Hour as well. So it's sick. So I can't wait for that, man. Hopefully that'll be dropping next week.
Does he look like Bond?
There's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. I've been Marcus Bronzy, at Marcus Bronzy on Twitter.
And I've been Funk Butcher.
Yeah, also, don't forget Will Wright podcast as well. Coming out of the family tree. That is How to Kill an Hour as well. Make sure, is it Will's podcast? We call it, Bill?
Will's podcast.
Will's podcast. Make sure you check that out as well. We'll be back next week with a fantabulous episode. And if you have subscribed, you'll be able to take advantage of that bonus episode, which we're going to drop soon with that covert situation. Man said he's like Bond. Anyway, next week. Bless.